Hey, welcome back to the Big Ranch Show. As always, thank you for joining me. If you could, hit that subscribe button down below and let's get right to it. Now, you know something? One thing that pisses me off is quitters. People that just quit. They give up on whatever they're doing, they just quit for no reason other than the fact that they don't like how things are working out. Now, in some instances, you have to do that. Like where your life is in danger, or if the job is just if you're being treated so poorly at your job that you have to find another one. Something severe is going on, right? But you shouldn't quit over every little thing. I mean, if I was going to quit, if there's something to quit over, like take my YouTube channel here, for example. I'm still here making videos. I do this every day, just about. But I do have my doubts, and I believe most of the time that what I'm doing here is almost not worth the time sometimes. But I keep at it because I'm not a quitter. I wasn't raised to be a quitter. I was raised that you keep improving, you keep trying, you keep doing whatever you can to make yourself better. That's how I was raised. That's what I believe. I believe if you fail, you get back up the next day and you try to fix it again. And if you fail again, you get back on that horse again and you try to make it better again until you get it right. That's why I'm here on this YouTube channel, even though I only have 164 subscribers to show after a good few years now of being on this platform. But apparently that's not how kids are raised anymore. Apparently that's not how it works if you're a teenager anymore. You're not taught to continue to fight. You're not taught that continued practice will make you a better performer or player or whatever it is you're trying to do. But for Healdsburg, California High, their football team quit. Just straight quit. They played 2 games, got beat pretty badly after both of them, lost a few players down to where they had like 11 or 12 players left, and they quit. Apparently, that's what they're teaching kids these days, that quitting is okay. That perseverance, commitment, and hard work are not important. The only thing that's important is how you feel at that exact moment. Now, since these kids aren't going to play, they'll never get the joy of that first win of the season if they happen to come across a team they could beat. Or the pride knowing that they did their best out there every single Friday evening. Why? Because they quit. Now, I can't blame the coaches on this or anything like that, because the coach made it very clear to them that he thought it was the wrong thing to do. He begged them to not quit, to not quit, and not give up. That commitment was key. He tried. But at the end of the day, what he had to say didn't matter to them. They quit. Why? Because they thought it was okay. They think quitting's the right thing to do. The problem is, once you quit, it makes it easier to quit everything else you do. You quit one time. That's all it takes, is to start you down a path of wanting to quit every time something gets rough. But forget the football team for a minute. Because as bad as that is, this is not just something that happens in football. It seems to be an ongoing case with people of that age these days. They have no commitment, no perseverance. When things go wrong, they quit. They give up. The relationship hits a rough patch. It's over. Divorce. Think about the people in our past that have made this country what it is. Imagine if our founding fathers quit after they made the Declaration of Independence, or right before. What about our troops in World War I and World War II, in Vietnam and Korea, Iraq, Afghanistan? Just think about that. If the U.S. troops, as well as the Russian troops, and the British and such, had just quit and walked away as we were closing in on the Nazi regime in Germany. Just imagine where the world would be now if those people had been raised with the belief that quitting is okay. That perseverance isn't important. Imagine if those people had those beliefs. They didn't. They kept fighting. They kept going. And you're going to say, oh, well, these are kids. These aren't warriors. Well, where do you think the kids learn? Where do you think the kids learn to find out the way you have to deal with stuff in life? The way that you succeed? You don't succeed by quitting. You succeed by hard work, perseverance, and commitment to what you're doing. That is how you succeed. You don't succeed by giving up. You don't become better at what you're trying to do by giving up. If you are out there and you feel that you are ready to just give up at whatever it is you're doing, YouTube, sports, whatever, it takes hard work. It takes commitment. It takes perseverance. It takes rising above your doubts about yourself. To me, success isn't just about your wins and losses, your viewers, or your monetization. It's about making sure that you do what you say you're going to do, that you finish what you say you're going to do. If you set out to make a few thousand subscribers on YouTube and you're not there yet, don't give up. Keep improving. Make your content better if you can. I'm doing all I can right now. But you don't see me quitting. I don't have the money for some of the video editors and things like that to be done for my channel. I just have me. I'm a one-man show. And due to my situation, I don't have a great setup here. That's one reason you don't see my face on the videos anymore. Is because my location is terrible. I'm tired of people looking into my kitchen every day. But back to the football team. They quit, even though their coach begged them not to. And where do they learn it? From TV? I doubt it. Radio? I doubt it. I'm sure they learned it because of how they were raised. That they were coddled and they were allowed to quit whenever they wanted to. So when they got to high school, they quit. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe these kids will turn out to be pretty decent people in the future. But I've got to say, this is a terrible way to start. Anyhow, this has been The Big Ranch Show. I've been your host, Jacob Keck, and I'll see you down the road.